Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like the reflection doesn't explain who you are? As if, behind your eyes, something is pulsing, waiting to be discovered. There's a moment in life when the ground seems to shake beneath your feet, not from an external earthquake, but from a silent revolution born within you. That spiritual awakening, a calling that doesn't explain, but transforms. Today, we're diving into the 7 profound signs that you're spiritually awakening, clues hidden in the chaos of your soul that reveal a broader awareness, a connection to the universe you may have ignored until now. If this resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment on what you felt, and share this journey with those who need to hear it. Let's begin. Spiritual awakening isn't an escape into a world of illusions. It's a courageous descent into the core of who you are, a confrontation with the shadows and lights you carry. Think of Jacobo Grinberg, a visionary scientist who spent decades investigating the mysteries of the human mind. He discovered that our consciousness isn't just a mirror of the world, it creates it. For Grinberg, it's not about turning your back on reality, but about shaping it from within, like a sculptor shaping the invisible clay of thoughts. And when you start to awaken, this power becomes palpable. Have you ever felt that? A spark that ignites and makes you question everything you thought you knew. The first sign is an intuition that cuts like a blade. It's not just a hunch or a, "I think so." It's a visceral certainty that springs from nowhere and guides you when logic fails. Maybe you've felt a chill before an important decision, or heard an inner whisper that saved you from something you didn't even see coming. Carl Jung called this the knowing beyond knowing, a bridge to the collective unconscious where time and space dissolve. When this intuition awakens, it's like gaining a 6th sense, a beacon in the fog. Have you ever trusted it and been surprised by the result? That's the universe speaking through you. Then comes the second sign, an emptiness that doesn't explain, but burns. You look at your life, the job, the achievements, the plans, and feel an empty echo. It's not depression, it's not giving up. It's a calling, a burning desire to find a purpose that goes beyond what you were taught to want. Viktor Frankl, who faced the hell of concentration camps, said that the meaning of life isn't found in things, but in the questions we dare to ask. And when this emptiness appears, it's not an enemy, it's a teacher. It pushes you out of superficiality, forces you to face the truth. You were born for more than this. Have you ever felt this quiet fire within you? If you've watched this far, say in the comments, "I feel the calling." Let's build this bridge together. Now, the third sign is a crack in the walls of your mind. Your thoughts, which once followed rigid tracks, begin to dance in unexpected directions. That absolute certainty about right and wrong, it crumbles. In its place arises a restless curiosity, a desire to explore what lies beyond ready-made answers. It's as if you're waking up from a dream that someone else dreamed for you. Albert Einstein, a genius who saw the universe as a living mystery, said that the mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Have you ever felt your thoughts expand like that? This is the turning point of awakening. You realize that reality isn't fixed. It's fluid, shaped by what you carry within you. Jacobo Grinberg proved this in experiments that challenged traditional science. He showed that intention can alter what we see as real. And when you start to notice these signs, it's not just your mind that changes, it's the world around you. Have you ever felt an entire day transform just because you changed the way you looked at it? That's not magic, it's power. And we still have 4 more signs to unravel, so stay with me. This journey is just beginning. Have you ever felt the solid ground of your life begin to give way, as if everything you held so tightly was slipping through your fingers? It's not a fall, it's an invitation. Spiritual awakening doesn't comfort you with easy promises. It challenges you to look into the abyss and find beauty there. We're walking through the 7 signs that your consciousness is expanding, and each one is a key to unlock doors you didn't even know existed. If this is stirring you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, comment on what you felt, and share this experience with those who need to hear it. Let's continue together. The 4th sign is a sensitivity that catches you off guard. Suddenly, the world around you becomes louder, more alive. You feel the energy of people, places, even silence. A look into someone's eyes can run through you like an electric current, or a tree swaying in the wind makes you stop and breathe deeper. This isn't weakness, it's brute strength. It's as if you've removed a veil from your senses and started to perceive the hidden layers of reality. Jacobo Grinberg said that the human brain is an antenna, picking up signals that go beyond what the eyes see. When you start to feel these vibrations, it's because you're tuning into a higher frequency. Have you ever had a moment like that, where everything seemed more real than ever? And then comes the 5th sign, the collapse of old beliefs. What you accepted as absolute truth about who you are, about what matters, about the world, begins to crack like glass under pressure. Maybe you grew up hearing that life is a straight line, that success is having more, that happiness is following the script. But now, these ideas seem small, fragile, almost unreal. You question everything. And this questioning isn't doubt, it's courage. Socrates, the philosopher who challenged the certainties of Athens, said that true wisdom begins when we admit that we don't know. When your beliefs crumble, you're not lost. You're freeing yourself. Have you ever felt this weight falling from your shoulders? If you've watched this far, say in the comments, "I see beyond." Let's connect in this search. Now think about this. These signs aren't isolated events. They intertwine, like threads of a tapestry that you only understand when you take a step back. The 4th sign makes you feel the world in a new way, and the 5th gives you permission to let it go. It's a cycle of destruction and rebirth, and you're right in the middle of it. But spiritual awakening isn't just about what you lose. It's about what you find. And that leads us to the next step of this journey, because the 6th sign is the arrival of synchronicities. Have you ever noticed how, suddenly, things start to align in an almost impossible way? You think of someone and that person calls you. You read a sentence that answers exactly the question you were carrying in your chest. It's as if the universe is conspiring in your favor, leaving crumbs for you to follow. Carl Jung called this meaningful coincidences, moments when the internal and external dance together. But it's not luck. It's a reflection of your consciousness connecting to something greater, something that transcends chance. Have you ever seen these signs flashing in your life, like stars guiding the way? All of this points to a truth that Jacobo Grinberg passionately defended. Reality isn't static. It responds to you. When you awaken, it's not just your inner world that changes. The external begins to echo this transformation. Maybe you felt this on a day when everything seemed to flow, as if time had slowed down just to meet you. These moments aren't accidents. They're proof that you're tuning into the rhythm of the universe. And we still have a final sign to explore, so don't go away. The most powerful revelation is yet to come. Have you ever woken up from a dream so real that the whole day felt like a continuation of it? Or felt a calmness so deep that the noise of the world simply dissolved? We're approaching the heart of this journey through the 7 signs of spiritual awakening, and each step takes you deeper into who you really are. It's not an escape, it's a return. If these words are touching you, subscribe to the channel, leave your like, comment on what you felt, and share this experience with those who need to hear. Let's dive even deeper. The 7th sign is a peace that doesn't explain. It's not the absence of problems, nor the resolution of everything that weighs you down. It's something greater, a stillness that springs from within, like a source you didn't even know existed. Suddenly, you're in the middle of chaos, an argument, a tight deadline, a loss, and something in you remains untouched. It's as if the eye of a hurricane settles in your soul, and you can look at the storm without getting lost in it. Eckhart Tolle, a contemporary master of consciousness, says that this peace is what remains when you stop identifying with a noisy mind. Have you ever felt that? A moment when time stopped and you simply were. This peace isn't a prize you win after years meditating in a cave. It appears in flashes like a glimpse of what's to come. Maybe it was on a quiet morning, watching the sunrise, or on a night when you looked at the sky and felt like you were part of it. It's the universe reminding you that you're not separate. You are the very fabric of existence, breathing, pulsing, alive. Jacobo Grinberg believed that this connection is what the awakened mind can achieve, a state where the self and the everything dissolve into one. When you feel this peace, even for a second, it's a sign that your spirit is opening its wings. If you've watched this far, say in the comments, "I found peace." Let's share this energy. Now think about how these 7 signs, sharp intuition, search for purpose, transforming thoughts, intense sensitivity, crumbling beliefs, synchronicities, and this deep peace, form a map. They're not random. They're like constellations in the sky of your soul, guiding you to a place that has always been there, but that you may have forgotten. And the most incredible thing, they're not the end of the journey, they're the beginning. Because spiritual awakening isn't a destination, it's a movement. Each sign is a portal, a passage to a version of you that isn't afraid to feel, to question, to be. Albert Einstein once said that the most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious, and awakening is that, embracing the unknown with open arms. Have you ever looked at your life and felt that it's bigger than what you were told? That there's a purpose sewn into the lines, waiting for you to see it? These signs are the thread that pulls you towards that truth. And here's the secret that Jacobo Grinberg and other visionaries knew. You don't have to wait to awaken. It's not something that happens out there in a distant future. It's happening now, at this very moment, as you listen to these words. Each breath, each beat of your heart is a chance to remember who you are. Have you ever felt that? A spark that ignites and makes you want more clarity, more connection, more life. Then you're on the path, and in the next part we'll put it all together and show you how to bring this awakening into your daily life. Stay with me, the best is yet to come. Have you ever stopped to listen to the silence between your thoughts? In that empty space where words don't reach, something breathes. It's you, the real you, beyond the masks, the doubts, the fear. We've reached the end of this journey through the 7 signs of spiritual awakening, and now it's time to put the pieces together and see what they reveal. It's not about reaching a perfect place. It's about recognizing that this flame is already lit within you. If this has marked you, subscribe to the channel, leave your like, comment on what you felt, and share this light with those who need it. Let's close this together. Recapping, the first sign was that intuition that guides you like a beacon in the darkness. Then came the emptiness that doesn't explain, but calls you to a greater purpose. Your thoughts began to change, opening cracks in old certainties. You felt the world with a new sensitivity, saw your beliefs crumble, noticed synchronicities flashing like neon signs. And finally, you found a peace that doesn't depend on what's out there. These 7 signs aren't a checklist, they're mirrors. They reflect a consciousness that's freeing itself, a soul that's remembering itself. But what do you do with this? Jacobo Grinberg, who spent his life deciphering the mind, said that awakening is the moment when you take the wheel of your reality. It's not about controlling everything, but about choosing how you respond to what comes. When you feel that intuition, trust it. When the emptiness appears, dive into it. When your beliefs fall, celebrate the space that's left over. Because spiritual awakening isn't an event, it's a way of living. Lao Tzu, the Taoist sage, wrote that the journey of 1,000 steps begins with a single movement. And that movement is now. Imagine waking up tomorrow and looking at the world with these new eyes. The noisy traffic, the bills to pay, the trivial conversations, all of that will still be there. But you won't. You'll be different. You'll carry that peace in your pocket, that sensitivity in your senses, that curiosity in your mind. Have you ever felt this beginning? A day when the sun seemed warmer, or a night when the stars seemed to talk to you? That's the power of awakening. It transforms the common into extraordinary, not by changing the world, but by changing you. If you've watched this far, say in the comments, "I awakened." Let's create an echo together, a wave of consciousness that crosses time and space, because you're not alone in this. Thousands of people, maybe millions, are feeling these same signs, each at their own pace, in their corner of the world. And each of them, like you, is proof that the universe isn't just matter. It's life, it's intention, it's mystery. Viktor Frankl said that whoever has a why faces any how. Awakening gives you that why, not a ready-made answer, but a flame that never goes out. So what comes next? Everything. Spiritual awakening doesn't end when this video does. It begins when you close your eyes tonight and feel your heart beating, when you open your window tomorrow and breathe in the fresh air, when you look at someone and see beyond the surface. You are the creator of your reality, as Jacobo Grinberg proved, as the wise have always known. And now that you know these signs, they're yours. Use them, live them. If this resonated with you, if it sparked something inside, subscribe to the channel now, like this video, comment and share it. Not because I'm asking you to, but because you deserve to be part of this transformation. The world is waiting for you to fully awaken. Until next time, and may your journey be infinite.